Her stamina is boosted thanks to the exoskeleton, but I could tell she was reaching her limits. On the top of that, we're actually still having a long way to go. At this rate, Ozra will definitely catch up to us. She's definitely deliberating doing this. She's allowing us to make a narrow escape that's driving us to the very end. She's playing around with us. I speak to my teammates fighting back with all they might right when the succbis attack, having temporary lessening. I try to hide my weakness and nervousness. I can't say things that will make my teammate nervous as well. I wish they actually had the feature that you continue the story while I had to go back to the well, then again, if you want to change your character, that's the only reason why. I actually understand that point. So okay, never mind. Sorry for being too needy in that. I'm too needy about it. I was like, that's the needy part that I got at. It was like, the fuck is that? Ah, shit, like this. The fucking screen shook, and I'm like, what was that? The fuck you thought you was gonna hit me? Oh, wait, I'm a tank. You can't hit me. Must be on a hard difficulty. Stay the fuck still. Let me hit you. No, for real. The reason why I'm like, okay. No, the reason I prefer I really wanted that because sometimes there's many times I don't want to go. What the fuck is that? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit that. There we go. There we go. We're just gonna hit this little her support, then just murder everything on sight. I really want to keep on going so I can actually see the cutscene. I want to see the CGI cutscene. I really want to see it. I'm not gonna hold you. Not gonna. Oh shit. You can see objects right away, but she's wrong. There's not. That's not exactly the. It's a parking lot. It was still quite far. It was still quite far away, but up ahead. It was still far away. It was still quite far away, and from the road, the side of the truck looked like a wall. It looks like it makes sense. The sun is set. It was setting, reflecting the sun, and reflecting. It was reflected off the truck and made it look like. If Yukisi was good, who has good eyesight, saw it, then my plan was my obviously work. Azeroth and her gang of succbi, especially her succbi, were excited as they could see being visible, exhausted. They were probably already thinking about how they gonna suck the life out of Mizazuki and the Taimanins. Azuki replied by throwing a kunai at her. Finally, we reach our destination. My plan that I came up with, this is the final battle place. That's correct. Although all these vehicles have lost their owners due to the attack by Moiji Toru. A parking lot line full of these is the area I choose. As Oswald swiped her left hand to the side, the car explodes. Even without the owners, the car is still set with gasoline, and Oswald set it on fire. The explosion ripped my eardrums, and dark smoke began to rise. Mizazuki sees this and turns her gaze to me. Without waiting for Sue to finish, Mizazuki moved. If she had talked, Azeroth wouldn't have noticed. The plan was to use the smoke from the exploding cars as cover to launch a surprise attack. She realized I plan instantly throw bullets right back and blew bullets of fire at us. The ball of fire aiming at Azuki and the smoke hit another car explode. One of the reasons I chose this was because of the explosions. Neither Azeroth Fireball or Yuki Lightning were having this characteristic. Explosions make your hearing dull, and even Azeroth is going to have a hard time trying to listen For the first time though of a split second, a hiding demon attention is distracted. The moment Asahi was distracted by Miss Hatsuki cry as she moved through the smoke. You can see explode a car near Azeroth. The Queen of Inferno is confused with the focus on Miss Hatsuki. You can see the car exploding. For an amateur Taimanin like me, it's reaction that I would not able to recognize as an opening, but Miss Hatsuki delivers a fatal blow to Azeroth. Azeroth reaches her right hand out, then close her fist. Miss Hatsuki noticed the attempt, launches the final attack, and jumps back. But this time, Azeroth jumps into the smoke without regards to her skin and dress getting dirty. Azeroth held Asuka by the neck and with her right hand. She definitely has her. I could see it from the drone from my drone as well. But the next moment, Ms. Azuki, who thought was caught, melted into water, and Azeroth screaming to shot. For the first time, the demon who's bewaiting us was seriously surprised. I felt chills down my spine, but we all know Mizuki Shiranui is the MILF, okay? We already know that's the MILF we want to smash. I'm not gonna lie about it. I was the same way. I had iffy feelings before I bought her. But she grew on to me, okay? She had the motherly figure, okay? She had the motherly personality. It grew on to me. Fuck you guys. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna care. I'm just going on with the story. Not just me, but everyone else. Not just Sue and the others. Probably the succbis as well. No one could move a muscle. No one could move. Not a muscle. Azeroth was that angered. The moment she was interrupted by finishing Azeroth with probably the trigger. Was probably the trigger. Her taunting laugh ceased and her raging blank face turned to look at Miss Shiranui. Being like these, become very upset when things were not going your way. Wow, that was bad English. It's what I was aiming for. I didn't expect her to become cold like this. Just for that, I might actually play Shinui for that fight. Just for that fight. Just for that. Just for that one time. Bitch, did you just spit at me? I thought I finished the fight. I like how I had to pause that because the phone call. Okay. No, who the fuck is this? You know what? Piss off. Alright, here we go. Like I said, I'm gonna switch it up, going right to Shinui. I just want to use her for this fight, but don't ask why I got the teacher outfit on her, okay? She looks sexy on it. When it was just 6? Oh, I just can't count. All right. Oh, that's cute. Oh, shit. Fuck you. Oh. The ground shook with the thunderous boom. This was an immense explosion of energy. The lightning arc that came from her limiters became thunder itself. It it, it was like a reenactment of the myth of thunder, where considered the voice of a god. Nothing remained in front of you. You can see only the white smoke rose from the asphalt that dented the immense power. Quick fact, before you guys even notice that I actually did my research, you can see it's also it's close as the next strongest Taimanin. Just letting you guys know that. If you don't know that, do your research. And there were two shadows who could withstand was such a powerful attack. Hounds of Earth was quick, but another shadow was faster than a human eye could follow. It was attacking with ninja. 3 times the Oswald reacted. The 4th time she turned her head and was sliced after she spoke. Ninja art, hawk art, amplifying the 5 senses, moving multiple times within 1 second. A ninja of perfection. Ms. Azuki's further increased the speed of her attack, and the drone only catches the beam of light reflecting off the sword. Konjinka, a hawk art demonstrated multiple times during training. As soon as the Azura see the blade, she was smothered in blood and backed up. In 1 second, she turned. The tide has turned. Even Azura doesn't yield. She doesn't drop her head. She doesn't take her eye off the enemy. She's recovering so quick. It was because the recovery speed of a high rank demon. Determination of a queen, pride now of a high rank demon, or she just hiding her abilities. I take the second option. That answer is latter. Azura swing her right arm and try to attack Natsuki. Natsuki turns to dust as soon as it hit and disappears. Azura's quiet voice can be heard in the center of what looks like another aftermath of a war. In the midst of the smoke and the burning debris, and the stinking smell of burning tarmac. But the demons yet to yield, it won't accept its defeat. The red flames and darkness of the smoke blur our vision. The sun and the cloud, the sea, the ground shakes and wobbles, a heat wave escaping the surface. Azura takes a step forward and stops. This girl Noah came out of nowhere, stood next to Azura, emitting the flames and the heat. I didn't understand her right away at first, but shortly I did. We were already quite close to the UFS base. Azura sighed. Instantly, the flames engulfing her vanquished. The temperature began to cool down. How strong she was able to manipulate even temperature. One thing I'm for sure, I couldn't find out how strong she was really today. She is today. Oh, at the end, a sudden end of the battle, it ended because Azura had given up, so I relaxed. She turned her back and kicked several succubi away who were unconscious. No, this is still something I need to ask. With an in mind, I quick opened my mouth to speak. I'm going for the queen. Azura seemed surprised at the question, and then like that, she completely refused to tell me. She just hit me where it hurts. I bit my lip looking at the screen. Azura, listen to Miss Azuki. She must acknowledge her power. Then she put it aside while agreeing if she was taunting us. Huh. The first name was whizzed past our mind. Edwin Black. Any Taimanin would be familiar with this name. A pure vampire, the strongest of his kind, no less than Azeroth, the queen of Inferno herself, and the founder of Nomad expected creating the mobile weapon that turned people into zombies. She laughed and turned around and walked away. The heat wave seems to appear to be an illusion. She disappeared in thin air. Then the bandit succubi scurry up into the air and escape. They go back into the direction of the mansion where we first met them. It was like Azeroth will make the mansion her place. It feels incomplete. Something feels uncomfortable. I moan in disappointment. I feel like we didn't achieve anything. Only realized how useless I was. I continue to feel uncomfortable. And I can't believe I accidentally flicked the damn button and touched the screen. Perfect. That wasn't the truth. My plan was the whole time my plan this time was an absolute failure. I relied too much on Miss Azuki. Mosaki more if I felt like how useless I became of my lack of experience in battle.
方で船を用意していたから、それにの。
船ですか。それにしても中華連合側にもノマドに対抗する勢力がいるのか。
正確には利用している側とより利用しようとする側。私たちは今回そのより利用しようとする側に雇われていたの。めんどくさ。つまり中華連合内での勢力争いが活発化したということか。以前からその兆候はあったが、それにどうしてタイマニンが関わっているんだ。それは米連側と似たようなものでしょうね。身内を使えば密偵だと気づかれるから外部組織を利用する。私たちはその内情を探るために任務を受けたふりをして情報を集めていたというわけ。向こうも腹の探り合いは慣れたものだからそれほど重要な任務内容ではなかったけれど、おかげで仕事が早く終わり、特務中隊が全滅する前に合流できたわけね。
まさかお母さんが同じ島にいて別々の任務を受けているなんて想像もしなかったわ。浅木先生は何か聞いていたんですか？
いいえ、私の方も特務中隊の任務に集中していたから他部隊の任務状況までは認識していなかったわ。日本政府には対マニン組織を煙たがる人も多いから意図して伏せられていた可能性もあるけど、
どこの組織も現場の足を引っ張るばかりか。
それにしても本当にナイスなタイミングでしたね、白縫さん。
ええ、ノマドがこの島で何らかの行動を起こしていることは調べていたけれど、その相手がアスタロトほどの上級魔族だとは思う。しかも衛星から得た情報だと交戦しているのが娘が所属している部隊なんだもの。知った時は生きた心地がしなかったのよ。
衛星ってお金を持ってるわね、中華連合って。
それだけコードララ島の動向に戦略的な価値を見出しているということだろう。ノマドにアスタロト、きっと
ノアが言っていた魔族同士の契約のことか。
Oh, the task force was sitting all around the place, sitting all over the place on top of the boat and the evening glow on the sea. It was not surprising since they were been in sewers, walking in underground tunnels, and fought a high-rank demon.
船の方は自動航行で日本へ向かっている。今はゆっくり休んでくれ。ところで落ち着いて話すのは初めてだな。はじめまして、エミリー・シモンズさん。風魔小太郎だ。
I spoke to Emily, who wasn't utter a word yet. She wasn't even engaged in conversation and looked through it. She was about to collapse off victory.
はじめまして、ミスター・フーマ。これだけ密度の濃い一日を過ごした後だと初めて会ったという気がしませんね。
ああ、確かに。もう何年も一緒にいたような気がしてくるな。
ただ一つだけ、思っていたよりずっと若いですね。
そうか。
It was the first time someone has said that to me. I have heard I was useless and unmotivated, but young is it first.
学生だしな。若いのは当然だ。
学生でこの面々を指揮しているのですか？すごいですね。
ありがとう。なんだ、茶でも飲むか？それともコーヒーか紅茶？
I know this nigga is not hitting on the fuck. You know what? Let me shut up.
私にも冷たいお水でいいからちょうだい。
はしたないわよ、雪風。でもそうね、私も冷たいお水をもらえる？風魔くん。
こっちも。
だらしないわよ、みんな。数を見習いなさい。
Sue took out the refrigerator a bottle of water and began drinking it. She was actually showing off because Ms. Asaki complimented her.
よし、少しは落ち着けたようだな。疲れているだろうが、山本部長に今回の任務内容を報告したい。身だしなみのチェックを。もう
少し休ませてよ。
報告が終われば日本へ着くまではゆっくり休める。ほら、雪風。しっかりと自分の足で立たないか。
はーい。緊張が解けるといつも通りだね、ユッキー。
もう少ししっかりしてくれると安心なんだがな。
それじゃあ、回線を開くぞ。
They touch a few buttons on the drone and about to fall apart, and the hologram appeared midair. Chief Yamato appears on the screen.
みなご苦労だった。任務の内容は風磨君から受けている。知らぬいも合流と同時の激戦、よく皆を助けてくれた。
ありがとうございます、山本長官。
極限の女王であるアスタロトを相手によく全員が無事に生還してくれた。特務中隊を支援する議員たちも今回の任務内容には全員が満足している。
ありがとうございます。
それと米連の方からも正式な書類とともに君の話も聞いている。エミリー・シモンズ。彼女にはこれから特務中隊に同行してもらうことになる。形式上
よろしいのですか。確かに彼女の装備は優れたものですが、彼女自身は特別な訓練を受けているように感じません。
彼女の装備は大麻粒子を使えない一般兵士が前線に立つためのもの。そのため最前線にて装備の調整を行ってほしいとのことだ。装備や研究設備はアスタルトの被害が修復でき次第5社の方へ輸送される。しばらくは特務中隊のサポートをお願いしたい。
了解です。大丈夫ですよ、ミスター・フーマ。生きて情報を持ち帰った私はこのままでは見せしめに真の窓派から仕事の妨害か最悪殺されかねませんから。私を殺させないために米連から遠ざける仲間たちの手助けです。
大変なんだね、米連って。
アスタロトもそうだが、仲間を大事にしない組織というのはろくなものではない。お前は正しい選択をしているよ、エミリー。
それで今後の方針ですが。
報告は受けている。次の目的地は東京キングダムだと。
どうして？
エドウィン・ブラックね。
Mr. Azuki replied. Azura said this to us at the end of the incident.
極縁の女王であるこの私にお願いできる人物なんて魔界にはそうそういない。それだけ言えばバカなあなたたちでもわかるでしょ。
Azura definitely said that near end. Edward Black, the founder of the Nomad, is a powerful high-ranking demon like Azeroth.
私たちが別の任務で中華連合に接触しデータベースを調べたところ、エドウィン・ブラックは東京キングダムに滞在していることが分かっています。
なるほど。それで次の目的地が。
できればこのまま東京キングダムの方へ行って探りを入れたかったのですが、一旦5社へ戻って装備を整えたいと思います。山本部長には事前に装備の調達と移動手段の用意をお願いしたいのですが。
それはこちらで用意しておこう。それと数日ほど休みたまえ。今回は激しい戦闘が続いただろう。
ですが
君たち特務中隊の任務に失敗は許されない。万全の状態でことへ臨めるようにすることも大切だ。朝日、君はどうする？
では5社の方へ戻り次第 装備の受託が完了するまで休みをいただくわ。
了解です。山本部長、浅見先生。僕の中隊は休暇の後に次の任務に移ります。
せいてはことを一層見る。先人の言葉は大切にするものだ。では全員ご苦労だった。これからも新しい仲間と共に難局を乗り切ってくれたまえ。
はい。
As soon as the hologram turned over, everyone let out an exhausted
み
sigh.
んな本当にご苦労だった。夕食の用意ができるまで船の自室で休んでくれ。
They all walked back to their rooms like a zombie. Not even Miss Azuki and Sue could walk straight. The battles were intense. It was so intense that we wouldn't felt weird to lost a teammate in battle.
すみません。新人は手伝った方がいいのでしょうけど、今回だけは休ませてください。
気にしなくていい、エミリーさん。本当なら護衛大将の君を危険にさらしたことを謝らなければいけないというのに。
こちらこそ気にしないでください。私の方もたくさんの素晴らしいデータを回収できました。それと私のことはエミリーと呼んでください。ミスター・フーマ。これ
そうだな。そう言ってもらえると助かる。俺の方はフーマでも小太郎でも好きなように呼んでくれ。
わかりました。ではこれからよろしくお願いします、小太郎くん。
それじゃあ食事の用意ができるまで部屋で休んでいてくれ。
はい。今日は本当に疲れました。今ならぐっすり眠れそうですけど。
After seeing, I sighed after seeing Emily off.
アスタロトにはエドウィン・ブラックを持ち。
I was certain something was happening. Something was happening somewhere we had no clue about. Something big. When Shinri was talking about her mission, she said we, meaning she was teaming up with somebody.
誰だろうか。俺が知っている人。
While talking to myself, I helped prepare dinner. I reminded of the battle of Azeroth to be in compliments. As the time passed, I remembered the fear, how pathetic I felt. At the same time, I'm glad we all able to return without losing anybody. Right now, I wanted to think positively. Let's do regretting after returning to Gosha. Okay. An interesting long ass fucking episode. Oh no. What's in here? Ah, I see. Only for $1? Bitch, I'm in. But, whoo boy. We got a long way to go. Short way taking, but whatever. But first, I want to get a new character. Cause I did say we were gonna get a character before anything else, so. Who would that character be? Stored. She won't be available. Yep, see, I told you, new characters. Because I was drawn towards to get Orbital because that's how I wanted to get her when she came out. So, Orbital is. Fuck it.
私はおぼろ。名乗りはいらないかしら。せいぜい寝首をかかれないことね。
Alright. New character added. Let's go for it. We'll see you guys in the next episode.